Good morning, everyone. This is Ravegal. We are playing some more Pokemon Odyssey. This is a Pokemon Fire Red ROM hack, inspired by Etrian Odyssey, Made in Abyss. Lots of original content. And today, we're gonna head over here. We're gonna be fighting some bosses. It's a little more complicated than that, though, because I'm actually not ready to fight the boss yet. So what I'm actually doing is I want to get up to the captain's outpost. And by doing that, I believe I'm going to unlock the way that the level candy works. So the way that whenever I activate the candy, it specifically says you have not reached the stratum boss yet. And so it's going to set you to the previous level cap. But this one says it's going to go to the current level cap -1. So I think what happens is if you reach the boss and have it available, I can instantly level all of my mons up to 39 without having to grind. I have done a lot of grinding, so that is what I'm trying to avoid. Fourth stratum. The crown is inherited in the 5th level of this prison. Okay. There, the king gives the successor the symbol of the power that makes material what's immaterial. Of this prison, symbol of the power. Okay. For some reason I had it in my head that there were more ofs in there. That's okay. That's actually good. Flame Orb. Okay. Enables guts. Our people steal energy from nature to survive, as taught us. Nugget? Okay, there is a fight before we get to the captain, it looks like. So we're just going to use the last team we had. I have no idea what to expect here. I was hoping I could just walk in. I didn't think I was going to have to go through anything. So, yeah, we'll see. I guess let's just go all out with that high horsepower on this Electabuzz slot. It should be some one-shots here. And Dustox is also poison, so, or should be neutral on, yeah. So this is not the best team into this, is the short answer. I think we Leech Seed into the Dragonair. And this might seem weird, but I don't have any great attacks into dragons right now. So this is just gonna give me some coverage. Basically, the fact that it's now slow dragon removal is fine. It's gonna help keep Hobbiton alive. We'll trade Sunny out here, since she's not or since she's poisoned, just to prevent more damage. Yeah, we'll switch Crucible in. Sure. Crucible has Ice Beam and Intimidate, so should be good into this. Oh yeah. Okay, this is an entire section. I literally thought I was walking around a corner and I was hoping we were gonna get like a cutscene, some conversation, and then heading into the fight. Okay. Victory Bell. So we should be able to flamethrower there. It's probably going to be faster. Parasect. We don't have... I mean... Okay, flamethrower into Parasect is fine. I'm actually going to go that way first. So, the reason is Victory Bell has, or can have Chlorophyll as an ability. So I'm assuming, and I was correct, that Victory Bell would be faster than Sony. I figured Parasect may be slower. And apparently, judging by the fact that it has setup, that was the correct call. We shouldn't need Sunny Day. We can always grab it. We also have the TM for it, I believe. Okay. mean, I suppose the good news with all of this is the teams that we're using are good. Like, I'm not using... even though I am using all the Pokemon that are recommended, which if you hadn't picked up on that, I am... If you recommended a Pokemon, it is my intention. Like, I asked you for 2 favorites. If and when I catch those 2 Pokemon, they will be trained up and used. Maybe not much, but at least once. I realized as soon as I did that, that might have been a mistake, but we got lucky. Because Raichu theoretically could have had Fake Out. Pikachu does learn Fake Out. Frostlass and Umbreon. So there's an obvious start to this, which is Flamethrower into the Frostlass. And I think we swap out here. I'm trying to think... Oh, Markman. Go fighting into the Umbreon slot. And slightly more resistant to grass. And dark. Breloom in this is Aether Poison? No. Water Poison? Oof. Okay, was not expecting that to go so poorly. Let's go Crucible, I guess. I didn't heal between battles. I'm going to blame Distraction. As you may have heard a few minutes ago, my cat has decided that I am not paying enough attention to her, and she is only allowing me to play with one hand, as the other one is reserved only for petting her. And that has resulted in not doing as well as I would have liked. Okay, not water. Honestly, let's go Aqua Jet here. It's neutral, it's guaranteed to go first. Not quite enough. Man, I do like Breloom. So there's a part of me that's like really excited to know that Breloom is good in this game. But it's also just picking off like weaker hits. Electro Web, sure. And Water Tackle, sure. Doesn't have Waterfall yet. That was almost nothing. That's gonna suck. That's also gonna suck. Oh, not very good. Good. Electro Web should finish Breloom off, and it slows Umbreon down at least. They still have another Mon. Okay, I think this is the best call. So Banette is relatively bulky, but that should be at least pretty solid damage. Will-O-Wisp sucks, but we're not using physical attacks at least. And we get a Thunder Wave off on Umbreon. Perfect. We're gonna have to rely on getting a couple turns like that, possibly, but I feel like it's a good way to just ensure that we get as much out of this as we can. We're gonna crunch. Finish off the Banette. And hopefully this Flash Cannon, Umbreon is physically bulkier than it is specially bulky, so I feel like this is going to be pretty good. And we've got one more. Perfect. I don't think it matters at this point. The Flash Cannon's going to finish it off. I do not have any ability, or I don't have any resurrection items right now. So I think we're gonna have to leave and come back. Where be the Ariadne thread? Okay, apparently we're walking out. So, I'm going to do that, and we'll come back to things right here. Okay, we have healed and we're heading back. I did realize there's a path I didn't take the first time, so we're going to head this way first. FOE, but there's a TM there, it looks like. Gengar. I don't think Gengar in this has Levitate. So we may be able to Earth Power here. Ugh. Well, so much for healing. But we're gonna have to walk back again. I probably should have just bought some healing items too. Oh well. Horsepower. Gengar is pretty frail. Not that frail. Okay. Okay. Let's go with Croatan here. Just because Croatan is immune to a bunch of stuff. And then... or strong against. Whew. There we go. TM30. Shadow Ball. That's hot. I'm okay with that. From the dark celestial sea we were reborn, clad in flesh untouched by time or plague, and by divine design our bodies endure, ageless, undying, chosen. I'm looking forward to finding out what this is talking about, and it's kind of terrifying at the same time. Okay, there's just like 1 or 2 rooms here, so I'm just gonna run back quick. I usually only buy 1 of these at a time. We don't... Oh, there it is. Okay. Shadow Ball's just a decent coverage move in general, because it is a pretty hard-hitting move that's neutral against most things, and strong against a few things like Psychic. Like, it's not the best by any means, but it's not bad. Picnicker. Where's the exit is about right. This place is huge. Niddos. I think we double up into one of them here. I think that the boosted high horsepower is more likely to get a one-shot kill, and that means we're only taking 1 hit. That's terrifying. Endure. Unfortunately, I think Nidoqueen has decent special bulk. Yeah. Okay. So we're pretty much guaranteed that they're attacking into Croatan. I'm gonna go to Crucible. For the Intimidate. And then sun stab flamethrower. We got it. Yeah. I'm gonna just hope Sony's Crucible's faster. Nope. That sucks. So we go Polar Kraken to finish it off. We're definitely getting into the, like, there isn't a lot of room to just try and punch through. You have to think through things a little bit more, and I have not been playing as defensively as I probably should for this, because I want to get to the boss, and I'm not necessarily being smart about it as a result. Not an excuse, just a fact. Just getting stuff organized quick. I basically don't want to use my last of any of these. Oops. Okay, we're almost to where the shortcut was, so that's a good sign. Ooh, Magmar! Water Fire, which is terrifying. Luckily, they're not very smart. Magmar based on the Pirate class from Etrian Odyssey. You can see its little captain hat. That is a really cool ability, but the animation's very long. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, Magmar is definitely one that was on my list of things that I would like to get my hands on. Created a shortcut. Some money. Another treasure chest down there. It looks like there's a psychic in the way. I'm actually gonna switch out my lead for this. Because if they're a psychic, let's not take the risk that they've got fire moves in their arsenal, like mystical fire. We're gonna start off. Yeah. We're getting super effectives from both sides here. Silverwind is gonna come in the Grumpig. I'm really hoping Confuse Ray is going at, yep, Crucible. So Polar Kraken's gonna get the speed up. I'm gonna hope that Speed Boost puts him ahead of Alakazam. Alakazam's super physically frail. Okay. Second Duskstone, definitely not complaining about that. Duskstone's Shadow Ball TM is not bad to find for our ghost types. I'm gonna switch these back in just in case. I don't feel like they should be. This game has been very good about telling you, giving you a pause before a fight. Except for that Gengar. And this is the ancient stealing I mentioned earlier. By tracing the text back to the other inscriptions on the island, I managed to translate part of it. So what do the engravings mean? These inscriptions speak of ancient rites. Seems like the island's natives once used this stratum as a sacrificial shrine, offering their very souls to something. Unfortunately, that part contains terms I can't decipher, but it likely refers to a deity. Do they have some sort of cult? Something like that. I can't say for sure what the info I have. I see. Thank you for your time, Manu. This could be really useful. It was a pleasure, Professor Reddick. Best of luck with your research. Oh, it seems like you have a new challenger. I guess we should be going now. Have a good time. Same to you. Look who decided to show up. What brings you here, Kip? Bella, I have a message for you from Rocky. I'm also dropping off my friend Nick's here. Nick's, huh? My pleasure. My name is Manuela, but you can call me Manu. The pleasure's mine. From what I hear, you're the captain of this stratum. Would you accept my challenge? Sorry to insist, but I'm in a bit of a rush. No problem, but I need to talk to Kip first. Would you mind waiting a minute? You could check out this Stella complex or just hang around. Okay, I guess. Read it? Oh, I never saw this alphabet yet. I can read it. Maybe the heat is just getting to me. To thee we offer our service, O granter of knowledge. To thee we offer our flesh, O granter of strength. To thee we offer our spirit, O granter of energy. And there's a damaged part. Manny probably couldn't translate that one. May our offer free thee from thy prison and return thy original splendor. May the children of the holy tree perish beneath thy magnificence. We will await thy advent, O abyssal one. Children of the holy tree? Abyssal one? What the? My head. What's going on? I feel so tired. Hey, are you okay? Nix, answer me. What's wrong? Kept me waiting, huh? What? Who's speaking? Who's there? Who am I, you ask? Well, open your eyes to begin with. What the heck? Good morning. Had a good sleep? Where? Where am I? Why do you look like me? What are you? Oh, Pain. Stop asking. I just woke up alongside you. Do you think I can seriously answer everything? Well, no, but it doesn't matter. Do you remember your name? It would be good manners to introduce yourself first, would it not? All right. I am Nyx, explorer from the Guild of Talrega, and you? Huh, really? Looks like we share a name. This only creates more questions. Nyx, can you hear me? Kit, where are you? Oh, she's going to wake you up. I'm sure we'll meet again, Nyx. Wait, I still have so much to ask. This is really cool, I like it. Nyx, what happened? Can you walk? Must have been a fainting spell. Feel better though. Oh, grazie, cielo. We were worried when we saw you falling down. Anyway, you're here for a challenge, aren't you? I'll wait for you further ahead. Dage, Nyx, dage! Yahoo! I wonder if it was all just a dream. I should read the ceiling once more just to be sure. As I thought, I can't understand anything here. It really must have been a dream. I don't know how far you have to go to get the trigger. Okay. So. Let's make sure this works the way that I think it's gonna. I'm gonna save first. Because otherwise it's gonna reset back down to 30. And we don't want that. Perfect. So that immediately sets our entire team to 39. And we're not going to use this team. But what that does is it's going to make it a lot easier once I figure out what my team is going to be. So, unfortunately, this ended up being a lot more of an ordeal than I was anticipating. We did make it all the way. This is a very cool little cutscene there. We've got the shortcuts opened. And I think I'm gonna have to break here and we're gonna do the boss fight next time. I hate putting it off even more, but I also don't like making hour-long videos, and I know there's at least 2 boss fights before we get to the 4th stratum. So, hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.